Yeah, I think we can.
Okay. So before starting, see, we already worked in on Linux. I mean, most of the people like Salman, Siddharth, Shamim, and Nitin, everyone they're working on Linux environment, right?
Yeah,
Okay. So
Unix and Linux.
okay, whatever Linux and Unix. Okay. Say, I want to run a backup job. I mean, every day 10 hours at 10 p.m. CST time, my backup should run. What we have to do? What we have to do?
So we have to set the cron jobs.
Exactly, exactly. We have to set the cron. I agree. We have to set the cron.
Or a job scheduler can hit the
Generally,
script
we
to have.
generally scheduler we won't use. We use cron.
Mhm.
Okay. So start.
There's a thing called Control M. If you heard about that, Control
Yeah,
M.
yeah, yeah. I heard control M.
Yeah. So Control M and these other DAC and but they are also doing the same thing, but they
But
are
you know,
some.
when I'm using control M, it requires the license.
Yeah, I understand that, but some companies don't allow to use the cron. They want their company strategy to use some scheduling.
I
But
agree.
anyhow, understand,
I
understand.
agree. I agree. Okay. So it means if I want to run a particular job, so we are depend upon either operating system utility or either Oracle utility. So for example, if I want to use OS level utility, we have a cron tab. So with the help of cron, we can do. Now, if
Yeah,
I want to execute any job at the Oracle level, we have a DBMS scheduler. So
yeah.
we can do that. Okay. Just one. Okay. Okay. So okay, so we are depend upon the scheduler, either Oracle or either OS or anything, or maybe we can purchase third-party software. With the help of that, we can do the scheduling. Now, in case of Oracle application, say I'm working for a bank called ICICI Bank, and I'm a manager for that bank. So whenever I will go to office, say for example, my office time is 9 o'clock. So being as a manager, I should go a bit early. Say 8:30, I will be in the office, and I requested to my application team or my admin team or my IT team, hey, at 8:30 o'clock, 8:30 o'clock, I need one report. So that report should contain whatever the transaction we have done the last day. Say today is Monday, so I want to know on the Friday what transaction has been done, how many cash came in the bank, how much cash went out, how many checks we got, or how many deposit has been done. So these kind of information I should get when at 8:30 when I'll in office. Got the point, everyone?
sir. Again,
Sorry.
uh, you're saying that you want some kind of report to be on your desk by the time you arrive at office.
Exactly, exactly, exactly. So in that case, what we can do, I will talk with my IT team, the local IT team. I'll say, hey, I have a this kind of requirement. So what we have to do? So what IT team will do? They will talk with the vendors, like for example, Oracle or IBM or any company. They will talk the vendors and they will say, hey, I have a this kind of requirement at 8:30 early morning, 8:30 a.m. We should get we should get some kind of report. Okay, so what company will do? They will call their application DBA. They will call their application team. They will call their technical team, and they will say, "Hey, I got a requirement from customer ICC Bank. customer, and they have a requirement. They need a kind of report and report at 8:30 a.m. early in the morning. Okay, so what apps DBA will or a technical team will do? See, whenever I'm getting a report, so might be the report format will be in that manner. Say, so this is my form. Say, this is my form. So this form should come, and we will have a so many columns. Say we have columns. These are the columns we should have. Say for example, this column should be for date. Okay, for date. Okay. Now here we may have a column for customer name, or we may have a column types of transaction, or we may have a type of column amount. Okay, we'll have amount, and we might have one more column. Say EOD transactions. So these are the columns we have in my form. Obviously in that column we will have a date. Say here we will have a date. So we will have a customer name, we will have a transaction type, we will have an amount, and we will have a EOD transaction. So now when this report will come to me, maybe it will have a 5, 6, 7, 8 pages. So I can see, okay, yesterday, I mean on Friday date was maybe 15 on 15. Customer name was say Salman. What type of transaction he has done? He deposit the check, or he submit the money, or he withdraw the money. So these information I can get: cash, check, or deposit, and how much amount he has submitted, and what was the end of the day transaction. And one more column we can have: total. Say total. So when the bank was closed at 5:30 p.m., what was the total amount in our bank? So these kind of the report should go to the branch manager. Not only say in across the India, we have almost more than 2 lakh branches. Yeah, I think 2 lakh branches we have ICC Bank. So every manager should have this kind of report. Should we agree? Say yes or no. Okay. So now, what we will do, being as the apps DBA, I need to call apps technical team. So apps technical team and app functional team, what he will do, they will design the form, and they will say, hey, what was your required? We have designed the form, and apps technical team will do the backend coding. And being as the apps DBA, what we have to do, we have to cross verify this job, either this job is running or not, or which process has to assign this job, or when the job has been successfully completed, I should get an email kind of stuff we required. So these kind of the thing will be done by your concurrent manager. Why? Because here we are doing a kind of job scheduling. Okay. Now let me explain you what kind of concurrent manager we have in Oracle application. Okay. So let me increase the size. Okay. Now, so basically, what is concurrent manager? Concurrent manager is a program that implement a business functionality and need to be executed again and again at the regular interval or as per business need. It's called concurrent manager. Okay, now they can be implemented in PL SQL, shell script, or C++. Got some idea what exactly the concurrent? Okay, so again one more time, a program that implements a business functionality and need to be executed again and again at the regular interval or as per business needs. It's called concurrent program. They can be implemented in PL SQL, shell script, C++, etc.
Something like refresh snapshot.
Which one?
The refresh snapshot.
Which kind of snapshot?
For example, when you're using Oracle Streams, you're having there are materialized views. So materialized views can be refreshed by materialized logs on the scheduled time by PL SQL code.
Mm-hmm.
That is a constant basis refresh. Whatever your schedule is, every 3 hours, every 6 hours, or every 12 hours, or every 24 hours, you can set it up, and it will refresh your materialized view accordingly.
But I don't think nowadays people are using materialized view. But anyway.
Yeah, I know that, but this example, what you written here is PL SQL, which is run on a program that implements on business functionality
Mm-hmm.
and need to execute again and again at the regular interval
Mm-hmm.
as per business needs. For example, it's called concurrent manager. My business needs something to be updated. For example, some stocks at 9 p.m. is different than stocks are at noon, like 12 p.m. So 9 a.m. and 12 p.m. some variance happens. So refresh it. I want current information. So that can be scheduled by shell script or PL SQL or C++ program to get the required business need.
Okay. Yep. Kind of. Okay. So now, so concurrent program are the batch processing subsystem. These programs are run as operating system background process. So these programs may be written using variety of Oracle tools or programming languages for executables or OS scripts. So we are more concerned about Oracle tools. So with the
If
help
we
of
talk about the Oracle maintenance window and maintenance jobs, which is running on the background, for example, let's say something like stats refresh or stats collection or something job which we. Okay, okay, understood.
Okay, so now, so we came to know what exactly the concurrent manager is and how we can, how it can be established. Okay, so as per the definition, whenever we required any kind of job which should be repeat many times. Say, for example, I have given an example. At 8:30 a.m. we required the report, the bank report. Okay, so these kind of a business need, and that can be done through OS level utility, your kind of programming language, or your kind of Oracle tool. So in this example, just 1 minute. Okay, yeah, we are recording.
Maybe a cube refresh kind of thing, maybe.
Okay, so in this example, what we have seen, we required a form. So in that form, we have some columns, and we required some values. So internally, what will happen? We will have a PL SQL developer, or we will have a technical team. So they will write some backend code, or maybe they will use some PL SQL packages, or PL SQL language, or SQL. So in the backend, and whenever we will get this kind of data, so obviously we require the form, we require the backend programming, we require some coding. So that will be done by your apps technical or apps functional team. So as per the definition, what we have written. These programs may be written using a variety of Oracle tools or programming language, obviously SQL or PL SQL, or sometime we required OS script as well. So got some idea? Okay, now in Oracle application, we there are so many concurrent manager. Okay, so the first one is internal concurrent manager. It's called ICM. So ICM stands for internal concurrent manager, and basically this ICM is the boss. This ICM is the boss for all the concurrent managers.
Mm-hmm.
So we have written here the definition. The master manager is called the internal concurrent manager, ICM, because it controls the behavior of all other managers. So we can say this ICM is a kind of director. So under him there are
Yeah.
so many managers, and that
Mm-hmm.
manager will follow your boss or your director. So the director could be your internal concurrent manager.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, understand.
Okay.
Understand.
Now,
Yeah.
so it's saying that because it controls the behavior of all other managers, and because the ICM is a boss. See, I have written this one. ICM is the boss. Let me make
Yes.
highlight. So
Yes.
if ICM is the boss, it must be running before any other manager can be activated.
Yes.
Obviously, I mean, if we don't have boss, then how we will work? Say, for example, we are working in IT, and we know if the boss is in the office, we will be punctual, we will come on time, and we will be at the desk. I mean, we will do the job which company needed from us. But for example, if my boss went on leave for 2 days or 1 week or 2 weeks, so everyone will be treated, it they will consider that I'm a boss. I will not come on time. I'll work from home, or maybe I will not perform our duties as per the company requirement. But if we have a boss, it means we are punctual. Whatever the task is coming to us, we will do, and everyone should be agree on that, right, Nitin?
Hmm.
Nitin,
And not everybody have the same case, but some
And
people
yes,
want
sir.
very minimum supervision.
obviously we see that's why company need a manager. Either you are working for a small company or a big company or a mid level company, we require a boss. Without boss, no one will do the work. 90% cases. Okay, so I have written here it must be running before any other managers can be activated. The main functions of ICM are start up and shut down the individual concurrent manager. Okay, so for example, uh, we have ICM, and under ICM there are four managers or five managers, or any other managers we have. So the responsibility of ICM is first thing is it should be up and running. If it is down, then no one will work. And apart from this ICM, the responsibility of ICM is he can shut down and he can restart other manager as well. Suppose, for example, we are a six managers under ICM, and ICM does not require two managers for time being. So what he will say, hey, do one thing, just take the leave for 1 week or 2 weeks. Like in our company, I mean, we have a policy. Every employee should take the leave for 5 days in the month of December. If they will not take the leave, automatically 5 days leave will be deducted. So this is the policy. Okay. So the ICM, the function of ICM is it will start and shut down the individual concurrent manager and reset the other manager after one of them has a failure. Say for example, I am a boss or I'm a ICM. Under me there are six managers, but one manager got failed. I have given some task and he got failed to perform that duty. So what I have to do, I will talk with that guy. Hey, what happened, yaar? Why you're not able to do this task? So he will say, okay, due to lack of knowledge or lack of information, I am not able to do. So it's my responsibility, being as ICM. I will whatever the issues he has, I will fix, and I will say, okay, do one thing, again restart or reset. So this is the task of your ICM, internal concurrent manager. So again, one more time, it's a master process or master manager. The functionality of this ICM is it will shut down, it will restart other manager as well, and it will reset other manager if they got failed. And most important thing is that your ICM should be up and running. So got some idea about ICM, what exactly the ICM is?
Yes.
Okay.
It's like
Anyone have any question on that?
it seems like a transaction manager kind of.
No, transaction manager is
Uh,
it's a different one. Transaction manager
so
is
he
different.
OPMN also checks the health of ICM, right?
It will check the health of ICM exactly.
So what in that case if ICM is running
See,
in a
actually,
different node and
see, ICM will see ICM is it will check. I mean, he don't know that either I'm going to check internal concurrent manager or transaction manager or standard manager. It will check either concurrent manager is running or not. That's it.
okay.
Okay.
So if in case that like OPMN is running on first node
Hmm.
and ICM is running on the other two nodes,
Okay.
so it will check from the first node OPMN.
See one thing, whenever we are running OPMN status or whenever we are running what we call from any node like OPMN status, so it should display, but basically underneath it will read the configuration file. Okay, so obviously it will read information about one node as well. And whenever we are going to configure our Oracle application, say we have 4 node Oracle application, and in 2 node I have enabled the concurrent manager, and in 2 node I have disabled the concurrent manager. So in that case, say for example, node 1 and 2 I have configured, I have configured concurrent manager, and node 3 and 4 I have not configured. So it means already system knows that in 3 or 4 we don't have concurrent manager. So it will not report any kind of issues. Why? Because he knows. Like for example, if we have a rack, say, let me give you an example. Say 4 node we have, 4 node rack we have.
And out of these four, one is the apply node.
So here instance 1 is running and instance 2 is running. Okay, but instance we don't have instance 3 and instance 4. So whenever you will say service CTL status database -d, say prod db. So it will display only instance 1 and instance 2. But how many nodes we have? We have 4 nodes. So this SRV CTL knows that we have not configured instance 3 and instance 4 in other node as well. So it will not throw any kind of error. Say I have configured instance 3 as well. Instance 3. And this instance 3 is down. So when you will say status, it will say 1 is up, 2 is up, but 3 is down.
Sir, in this example which you gave,
Mhm.
if you have a 4 node rack and they are in the configuration, so when you run this command srvctl status database -d prod db, he will tell you exactly their statuses. If node 1 and 2 is running and 3 or 4 is not running, he will say 1 and 2 up and 3 and 4 down.
Exactly.
Yeah. So yeah, understand. So concurrent manager, this OPMN thing come just in the picture as somebody raised there. So means like OPMN is checking the big boss, this ICM,
Yep. If
and
it is
ICM
if it
is
is con
responsible for
if
all
it is
other sub processes.
if it is configured on that node, it will check.
So ICM is actually basically a kind of he's the master and he's checking all sub processes under him, means
Yep.
like other managers,
Yes.
right?
Yep. Okay.
It's not that much hard. It's very simple. Like simple is that ICM is the master manager and there are other sub managers under it. That's it. Simple as that. Keep
Yes.
it simple. That's it.
Yep. Okay. Now the next one we have standard manager. So again, this is an important master concurrent manager. It's called standard manager. In the short, we say SM. So just 1 minute. 1 minute.
Another important master concurrent manager is called standard manager. Okay. The SM standard manager functions to run any report and batch job that have not been defined to run in any specific product manager. For example, the specific concurrent manager include the inventory manager, CRP inquiry manager, and the receivable text manager. I think my next question will be, what is the difference between the concurrent ICM and SM?
Of course, I'm here
Can
to
you explain me
explain
what
you.
is ICM? What is the difference between the ICM and SM?
Okay. Okay, sure. I'll tell you what is the main difference. So when I will finish this standard manager, automatically you will say, yes, I got the idea what the difference is. See,
Okay.
so So again, another important master concurrent manager is called standard manager. The SM function is to run any reports and batch job that have not defined or that have not been defined to run in any specific product manager. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry for disturbance. I'm sorry. Okay, so now see the difference is that the SM function is to run any report and batch job that have not been defined to run any specific product manager. Say, for example, we have some jobs. So
Mhm.
already that job has been scheduled, like at 8 o'clock early morning or 8 o'clock mid. I mean, in the evening, that job has to run. So
Okay.
for that job, already some manager has been defined.
Mhm.
Agree? But now I got a request. Say at 1 p.m. I need to run this job. But for this job, see, this job will run only once a time. It's not a kind of scheduled job that it has to run every day at 1 p.m. or every week 1 p.m.
Yes, sir.
I got a
So there is no
requirement.
reoccurrence. It's one time
Exactly,
job, right?
exactly. So I got this job. So for this job, I have not assigned to a dedicated manager. So what will happen? Any manager will take that process, so, sorry, that job, and it will execute. So that
Mhm.
the manager who will pick that job, it's called a standard manager.
So standard manager is taking care of one-time execution job.
Exactly.
Okay. So he's not recursive. It's only
No,
one
no, no,
time,
one
never
time.
reoccur.
Yeah, and now you got the idea what is internal concurrent and what is SM.
Mhm.
Okay, so
Okay.
SM function is to run any report and batch job that have not been defined to run in any specific product manager. Okay,
Okay.
okay.
So do we need to understand that what is the standard manager and what is ICM
Of course, of
internal
course.
concurrent?
See, when you will go for interview, people will ask definitely, hey, what are the manager we have? Basically, they will say, okay, what exactly the concurrent manager is. So we have to say, okay, this is the concurrent manager. I mean, any batch job should be run at a specific time, and that can be implemented through any PL SQL procedure or anything. So definitely, whenever you will go for interview, this question will come. And apart from that,
Okay.
they will ask, hey, okay, how many types of manager we have? So like we have internal concurrent manager, we have a standard manager.
Okay.
Okay, now
Do we have more managers if we go down? Let's see.
we see what we did. We say, for example, we have one ICM. So if ICM is down, nothing will work.
So conflict resolution manager, we have another one.
We have a conflict. We have a transaction manager. We have so many managers.
I know transaction manager. I know, but these three managers are new to me
Mhm.
because in exit transaction there is a transaction manager. Exit transaction is having two faces transaction. It's
Mhm.
having a transaction manager and the other transaction will never complete until the transaction manager is he having their on and off kind of thing. Like for example, I have three using the standard manager rule which is in standard manager rule he's enforcing. The conflict manager is actually try to give the job based on standard manager rule, means like one job and one manager, that's it. If somebody is taking more than that, he's try to resolve that conflict.
Yeah,
But I heard from you, you said that one job can be executed by more than one manager.
of course.
So in that scenario, our statement will be false because we said just a while ago that the conflict manager he's not letting the other managers to take the same job. We are three managers want to pick the job 20, and the conflict manager come in the picture, say that, hey, don't take that job, other two, you go away, because the manager one is taking care of it. Manager 2 and 3 will be, you can say that, stopped to
Hmm.
do that. So
Hmm.
in this scenario, the statement is true. But in which scenario that three managers are taking care of a same job, 20? In
Hmm.
which scenario it will be? Well, where the conflict manager gone in the system then?
Hmm. Okay. So, Sarwan,
Conflict
you
manager in that
you
scenario will be.
you you heard about parallel execution?
Yes, yes, I know that, but
Huh.
the conflict manager is actually enforcing that one manager can do only one job.
Hmm.
Parallel execution is already, I know, even this concurrent manager on my head, if I think about concurrent manager, I actually put that concurrent manager as a parallel processing,
Hmm.
and keep in my mind that if I have 10 CPUs, I have 10 processes working.
Hmm.
Sorry.
Hmm.
And they are taking care of the job accordingly. And that may be the reason that we have to put concurrent manager to the server which having more resources available.
Hmm. See, uh,
I'm thinking this way.
uh,
Is this true that where the block is? For example, if one node is failure, then this transaction manager, they having a copy actually for that block to show the image, right? So every node, there's a cache fusion concept in rack. Means like every node having some blocks, right? Blocks of data, because all
hmm.
memory is one memory.
Hmm. Okay, so now how can we check the status of my concurrent manager? So for that, we have a system administration responsibility. See, it's not a system administrator, it's a system administration responsibility. So we have to go,
Yes, yes,
yeah,
yes, yes.
we have to go that, and from concurrent manager and administrator screen, we can find the status of my all the managers, which one is running, which one is stopped, or which one is working on something. So we can find.
Can we get this on the command line as well, sir?
Yes,
There's something like, yeah,
yes, we can get. So
okay,
what we can do, see the application
offended with,
executables for CM is FND LIBR, and you can find
libel.
this in FND top slash bin. Now
Okay.
you want to know the list of concurrent manager and status. So for that, Oracle has given me a SQL file called afcm stat.sql.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Okay.
so it will give you a report.
List of
You
concurrent
can see.
manager and their
Okay,
respective status.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So this is all about your what is FND IBR. So manage following managers: marketing data mining or transportation manager, session history cleanup or work list item. So these are the job for the managers. Okay,
So this is static. The script which you show, it's static. It's not dynamic.
it's a static
In a
script.
sense, he's going and he's getting the information and dump you. It's not like it's not dynamic. Means like you have to run the script all the time to get update. But on the GUI on web interface, you can get the current status live, dynamic
Yep.
view.
Yep.
I'm thinking this way because he's giving you script. He's not giving you data dictionary view or something to give
Mhm.
you update there.
Yeah, but it will take the information from data dictionary. Why? Because the information about job, information about manager will be stored in data dictionary.
Okay, I see. Okay,
Okay.
okay, got it.
So these are the types of what we call concurrent measure process: FNDLIBR or INVLIBR, MRCLIB. So these are the concurrent managers. Okay, and Oracle has given me some tables as well. So with the help of that table, we can monitor our concurrent manager, what was the job status, either it has been run or not, or what actually the concurrent manager is doing. So for example, we have FND concurrent request. So details of user request, including status, the start date and completion date. And apart from that, we have
Mhm.
FND concurrent programs. So it will display you the complete program detail, what exactly it's doing. Okay.
So mean that FND concurrent underscore score views in data dictionary. they give you all information about the concurrent manager if the question comes.
Exactly.
That where you can find the information about your concurrent manager, it is stored in FND concurrent underscore views.
Exactly, exactly. And we know whatever the activity will be happened at the database level, there will be some tables where the information is will be
Yes.
stored. Okay.
So that script which you talk, he's giving you some kind of HTML output or some text output, the
It will
one
be
which up above
it
this.
will be a text output.
Oh, I see. Something like ADDM report kind of.
Exactly, exactly. Okay.
Okay.
Now, so with the help of these, see, I mean, just I have mentioned only 4 tables, but apart from that, we have so many tables. Okay. So four
So we
which
can run the command select,
yes, yes, yes,
whatever
yes,
this
yes, 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 we can.
concurrent percent sign like per country
Yeah.
from DB objects.
Not from DB objects.
From where then?
DB tables. Say for example,
Okay.
yeah,
DBA tables where table name equals to FND concurrent,
yes,
like FND concurrent underscore percent sign, so it will give all of them.
yep. And this table will be stored in which schema? FND schema. See, name is mentioned FND. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Understand.
now, so whenever any programs will run in through concurrent manager, so each and every program have some status. Like we have seen AD relink. So whenever we are running AD relink, so worker has some status like pending or assign or complete or failed or restart failed. I think we have discussed in AD relink. Should be agree everyone.
AD relink, yeah.
Yep,
AD relink.
yep. AD relink. Salman, Siddharth, Nitin.
Just try to catch because it's so many lectures passed by. We heard about relink of libraries, and that was we learned very long time ago when we have some
Uh,
binaries issue on patching. So we relink library,
Sorry, I'm
something like
sorry.
that.
I'm sorry. It's not a relink. It's a AD control.
Okay, AD control.
AD control. Yeah. So whenever we apply the patch, we mention the worker 4, 5, 6, or 8, whatever worker we have, and what the worker is doing. What is the status of my worker with the help of AD control? We have seen like worker 1 is working on this particular
Yes,
file.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
What is the status? It's running or it's assigned. It got completed or failed or
Hmm.
restart. So and same thing is applicable here as well. Whenever I'm going to run any particular job, so every job has a some cycle. So I have written here what are the phases we have, like we have pending normal or pending standby, running normal, completed normal, inactive or no manager. So for example,
Understand
yeah,
very well.
so definition I have written here. So for example, pending request is waiting to be done. So pending standby, the request is waiting at concurrent manager. So running and normal, it means it's running. Completed, it means it got finished. Okay. And apart from that, Oracle has given some scripts, SQL script. With the help of that, we can monitor, we can cross check, or we can perform some maintenance on my concurrent manager. So I have written the script here, and the concurrent manager script you will get in FND top slash SQL. So these are the script like afcmstat.sql displays all the defined managers and their maximum capacity, PID and their status. Say for example, I want to kill one concurrent manager. Hey, I don't want this job should be run by Shamim or by Salman or by Siddharth or by Nitin. So what we can do, if I want to kill the process, we require the process ID. Or if I want to know what is the status of that manager, so with the help of this file, I will run this file and we can get the output.
Okay. Display all defined managers.
Yeah.
Okay.
And apart from that, there are so many scripts. So just the common script which we use generally in the real time, that script I have mentioned. So what you can do, you can run this script in your machine and you can see the difference. Like for example, if you are running this afcmc rec.sql, so what it will do, what it will display, you can cross check.
Yeah, in Oracle Home RDBMS admin, there are lots of scripts.
Yes.
So we are hardly get a chance to run all of them. other than utlrp.sql.
utlrp.sql, AWR, ADDM.
Yeah, these are some common scripts, but there are too many other scripts there as
Yes,
well. So
yes,
means
yes.
like we know, we have good to know, but it's not necessarily you're running everything there.
Yep, exactly. So now we have a flow chart how the CM will work. So for example, I mean, some job has been started. So FND, so what will be the step zero? So step zero in the sense job has been started. So how it will go to completion stage, almost 13 to 14 step we have. See, we have almost 12 step we have. Okay. So this is a flow chart. Like for example, the job is going to start. So in first phase, FND SM initiate the concurrent manager OS process. So OS process, what it will do, it will initiate the DB session and read the setting. Next, what it will do, it will update FND concurrent process and FND concurrent queue. And then what it will do, it will build SQL for querying the request queue. So for example, I need some data. So how the data will be fetched from database? We require some SQL script. Okay. Now execute the SQL to select request for execution from the request queue. So in case, are there any pending request? If we have pending request, no, we don't have pending request. So go to step 7. Or if we have pending request, go to step 8. So what it will do in step 8, queue cache size number of requests into execution cache. And it will go to step 9, step 10, 11 and 12. So this is the complete flow chart that I will share with you, and it will explain you how the job will be executed from top to bottom. Like it will start from 0 and it will go to step 12. So it's a complete flow chart. Okay, so I'll share with you so you can go through on that, and in case any issues comes or any question comes in the mind, we can ask or we can discuss one more time.
So one question.
Yeah, please.
The question is, in our normal Oracle database, we have PL SQL scheduler running,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yep.
And he views they give.
Yep. Okay, so this is all about the concurrent manager. See, demo part we cannot show. Why? Because we don't have a custom forms or we don't have a custom coding. Okay, so demo part we cannot show, but just we have explained what exactly the concurrent manager is and how to.
No, can run anything. I think we can if we go to our system and run this data dictionary views fnd
See
concurrent
this, yeah,
underscore we can get.
this this we can do. I will log in and I can show you.
Yes. In order to schedule a job, then a PL SQL code need to be written,
Yes.
and then you can see everything.
Sir, don't we have any delivered jobs to run so that we can have
Uh,
some practical session on this one?
no, Shamim, I don't have any idea.
No, like I can, like for example, if I create a PL SQL procedure, which will create a job and run on the background and doing some kind of data loading
Mhm.
or something like a UTL file or create a CSV file from the table. This is a kind of job, right? So we can schedule it and we can see that if those tables are populated. But just see because my understanding it is not that difficult to make this concurrent manager work.
Mhm. Okay.
If we go to the GUI, sir, we can do that. I know if we go to the GUI, we
I'm
can
going.
see these concurrent managers there up and running or not, their statuses, and we may be able from there to create some kind of dummy job maybe. I'm sure about it. This system administration, if we go there, we'll find the option. Or otherwise, Siddharth is a good programmer. He will create one concurrent manager job. Correct, Siddharth? Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Yes.
So output post processor, internal monitors, these are also managed by ICM.
Yes. Okay, so what I will do, if I will find anything like any practical session or any kind of demo which with the help of that if we can configure, then I'll share with you.
Okay, sure.
So any question or any doubt?
No, so far theoretical part is good.
Okay, good.
So if you can
So on
tell
as a apps
something about
DBA,
it.
yeah, go ahead. First, you go ahead. Yes.
It's okay. Actually, I need to know about this OPP and internal monitor because I generally see in my environment these two things, and I'm not having much idea.
Okay, I'll discuss. Okay, I'll discuss.
No, my ask is only from the job perspective and the duties and responsibilities of apps DBA. This is my focus. I don't care how many functionalities are there in Oracle apps. I only focus what is the demand of my manager from me as an apps DBA to hire me. Do he expect me to fine tune concurrent manager?
Mm, might be.
Or he ask a web administrator like, hey guys, you can work with Salman and let him know